you talk? Are they around? They might be interesting to talk about that.
All right, when would you like them on?
Tonight. Anyway, we have Kenny Rogers on, Jeff Alton is with us, and Sean Womack. How many of you people buy books like this? These are real books. Haley's Handy Hints. You know, books for the home.
Yeah.
Hints from Heloise. Do you spend money on this type of stuff? Let me read you some of the stuff that they have in here. Some of these are pretty good. If you drop a tiny screw in a shag carpet, how would you try to find it?
With a magnet?
Well, you're kind of close.
Yeah.
Fasten a nylon stocking over a vacuum hose and vacuum until the lost object sticks to the nylon.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Can't stand that just painted smell? Prevented by adding a little vanilla to the paint. Mm. Melt the lipstick left in a worn-down tube and use it for coloring decorative candles. Fascinating. Let's see what else we have here.
These are all the real ones.
You got it. But possibly it won't make any difference. To keep steel wool pads from rusting,
What do we do?
you wrap them in plastic wrap and store in the freezer. Shaving cream is a terrific instant carpet stain remover. I didn't know that. Place a box of chalk in your closet to eliminate dampness. Hang a damp towel. Here's a good one. Hang a damp towel behind a radiator and use your blower dryer to blow the dust through the radiator onto the towel. You know, it's tough to clean back there. If you put soda crackers in the bottom drawer of your stove, the heat from the oven will keep them crisp. No, these aren't bad, but you notice one thing wrong with all of this?
What is that?
There's nothing here, this is fine, for people who are married, household, but there's not a single thing in here for bachelors or singles. Now, we've lived alone a number of times.
Yes.
I more than you. For single guys, so I've come out with Carson's Handy Hints for bewildered bachelors. Things that a single guy should know. Let me read you some of these. Hint number 1, bathe. You forget to do that. Place 2 peeled avocados side by side in the back of your fridge. When they look like the Smith brothers, it's time to change your baking soda. When a tablespoon stands upright in a cake, time to eat. When a tablespoon stands upright in your bathtub, it's time to move. See what I mean? It's much different than the ones we had there. So we have props also with this, a big finish. If you squeeze a foot of toothpaste onto wax paper and leave it long enough, it will eventually turn into excellent peppermint jerky. These are for bachelors. If your cat gets chewing gum stuck to his fur, you'll find it chips off nice and easy after 2 hours in the freezer. From time to time, pour 2 gallons of vinegar into your toilet. Why, you may ask?
Yes, why?
Well, it will clean the toilet and ensure that your dog never drinks out of it ever again. For bachelor bartenders, if you're out of fresh cream, spice up Irish coffee with a dollop of dried Noxzema. Eggs are too old to eat. When you open the fridge and see 12 chicks in snowsuits trying to tug the worm out of your tequila bottle. It's important to keep your oven timers sparkly clean, so you'll know exactly when 30 minutes is up and your pizza is free. A good hint that your bed sheets should probably be washed is if your inflatable woman gets up and sleeps on the couch. Old Kentucky Fried Chicken buckets are great for starting new potted plants. Just cut some holes, make sure to leave the biscuits on the bottom for drainage. For wine stains in your clothes, try a little what? Soda water. If that doesn't work, add ice, bring it to Ed's house, and let him sip your shirt clean. Now we have some other things here. Some prop things that I think, when a young lady, for example, is visiting you, you have this, by the bedstand. And when things are not going too well, you just reach over to get a Kleenex and you say, oops, left my congressional medal. if you're lucky enough to actually get into the boudoir, this is a problem a lot of mats will have because a lot of guys have pets or dogs or something. If you are, these are doggy blinders. So when the dog is in there, you put the doggy blinders on the dog. See?
I think it's a good idea to have the prop second.
What do these cost to make up? These must cost $40, $50.
That was much funnier than the audience did.
Uh-huh. Well, doggy blinder. Keeps that cold nose where it belongs. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Take my time with this. Wine, right?
Yes.
No sense to go for a really expensive bottle of wine. You can take this bottle of sparkling cider. You buy a few of these and pop it on. Dom Perignon.
Very good.
Don't have to leave the applause. I mean, I know you're helping, and I know what you feel. I know what you feel in your gut for me. I've known you that long. Now, bachelors have always had trouble with their laundry. Help us on this way with this large milk carton. Have you smelled me?
You only have a few more.
You know, your things are really going good in the boudoir. And the date sometimes says you want something to eat, you keep this by your bedside. This is Purina date chow. Now, I knew you were going to boo at that. It's very chauvinistic. That's very macho. And I knew you would boo at that. But right now, boos or cheers, it's all the same to me. It's all the same. It's another one you're going to boo because it's chauvinistic. It's male ego. Perfect item for that date who refuses to leave. Right? Old pillow, and you press the button here. Seem to be passing up a lot of these. This happens. You ever run out of coffee filters?
Yes.
You can make coffee using odor eaters just as well. It gives coffee that kind of real bite. Shall we wrap this up? Now, going to singles bars, that's demeaning, right?
Right.
I think for both guys and gals. But this way, you just drive around town with this personalized license plate may help more than anything else. Just a thought.
Don't you want to tidy up during the commercial?
No. It's all yours.
Tonight's show will return right after this message, so stay tuned.
I changed my mind. I'm back. Thank you, Ed. Yeah, I changed my mind. I came back. This was rolling along so good, I didn't want to disappoint you. How many of you like whistling?
I do.
Well, it This young man has been with before. He is a whistler, and he is sensational. He just won the